Hey guys, hope everybody has a great life.
Dude, okay, so we're coming back to hit the zombies quite quickly.
Yep.
Reason being, everyone in the comments was like, overwhelmingly, you have to do, what is it, She's Not Here?
She's not there.
She's not there.
Heavy demand.
Heavy demand. And then, wouldn't you believe it, the zombies actually reached out to us and said, hey, dude, She's Not There. So when not only the bands that we're listening to are telling us, but all the fans are telling us as well, we got to go back and hit it quick.
Yep. And I'm honestly just kind of excited. I really do love like that psychedelic pop like style of writing.
Yeah.
And they killed it with Time of the Season.
Very much so.
And they did. She's Not There. This was on their debut album.
Really? So the one beforehand.
Begin Here. Yeah.
Which is cool album cover name.
Yep. And you look at the albums, it's like zombies before drugs, zombies after drugs.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know if that's true, but like a little bit.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, we are so close to that benchmark of 100,000 subscribers. If you like college kids liking the good music, hit that sub button. Let's keep this train going.
That's right. And with that being said, let's get into it.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
God, their rhythm is so good.
Yeah.
Well, no one told me about her. What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she had tan, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Dang.
Goodness.
Wow. Very impressed.
65.
Very
65.
impressed.
Wow. Such a radio banger.
Yeah, there was like so much energy. There was so much.
And so concise, too.
So concise.
I love how their vocalist is so good that you can really just have that mix be very open and clean. And
Yeah, and
he can
it's
just,
like, yeah, he's like letting him do his own thing, and he's covering it.
yeah, the rhythm is so like minimalistic and just making
Yeah.
it feel nice. Oh my!
And all the harmonies in the
goodness.
background are so delicate
Yeah.
and so entrancing. They have, it's like very ethereal. It's given this darkness to it that I really,
Yes.
really appreciate, because I think the rest of the track is done. And also, let me just say, the drums in this, their rhythm, like I said in the beginning,
Yep.
so good. Like the fact that it sounded like he was mostly just like playing on the snare drum, and then every once in a while like hitting the hi-hat like with his like foot or something. But it was just so sparse and so tight.
And once the keys came, he's on the ride.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my goodness! I feel
Yeah.
like part of where you get that underlining darkness is in the verses. They like, and they did this in Time of the Season also, but they have like they go in the lower like vocal register. Like
Yeah.
they're pretty high most of the time, but then they kind of like just have these random lines where it's like a little lower, and it feels kind of like off-putting and funky compared to like when they're higher, more ethereal,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
it just works. It just works.
Yeah, the whole mood, it set it very well, and it honestly, like, it felt like this is like one you definitely couldn't do like a don't headbang challenge to, because you would 100% start going. I caught
bobbing.
myself every time I got to the chorus, like da 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 da. I was like, I'm smiling so hard.
They built the tension so well.
So well. It made you so excited. Now his words in the chorus, I'm so interested as to like what their thought process in writing it was, because the rhymes and how they did it was so. It was very atypical. They didn't use the similar like rhyming pattern that you'd expect it to, and the lead into it felt like it was going to indicate one thing, and then they didn't follow it. And obviously, this is what, like 68?
68, yeah.
68.
No, 65.
65.
The debut.
So this is 65. So it's like these are where those modern trends, and I say modern, like they could have been modern in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, right? But those are where these trends started to come out from, and so it's crazy that they're breaking the mold then.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like this is the same sort of sound and styling in at least like the rhythm of the words and the way they rhyme things that you see maybe in more modern times, because it's like all that now people are like bucking what the system has been for the last like 30 years. So
Crazy.
Really, really cool.
I wonder how it would have went down if they had like stayed together, because like let's say even Time of the Season didn't get popular until like months after they broke up. I wonder like, because I feel like they could have been some like seriously prolific writers. They'd like stay together and kept it going.
They had.
I don't know if they had like internal like creative differences or something, but like they had songwriting like down.
Yeah,
and
arrangement, like really good arrangement.
Yes.
So the charisma
and
of
percussion,
everything,
just everything. Like they really had it. Like they had it made.
Yeah, there's always those big what ifs. There's like, okay, well, what if the Beatles stayed together? What if like Jimmy hadn't died? Like stuff like
if
that.
Sid Barrett hadn't gone crazy a little bit.
It's true.
It's crazy.
So
wouldn't have had a beautiful David Gilmour.
Yeah.
But it's just
great.
Just
it's really,
insane.
really good. So let's get into the lyrics real fast before we go further. Okay, so to me, the main thing that I'm like having trouble trying to figure out exactly what the meaning is the line, but she's not there, right? Does it mean that they're broken up and she's no longer in his life, or is it like it talks about the line right beforehand? It says her eyes were clear and blue, but she's not there.
It almost sounds like maybe like mentally not there.
That's what I mean. Like there's no emotion beneath that. Like talking to somebody, it's like he's there, but he's not there.
It almost reminds me of like, to bring up Sid Barrett again very slightly, in Shining Crazy Diamond, they say like they reference him like black holes in the sky, referring to his eyes, where it's like he's there, but it's like you look in his eyes and it's like and maybe they were once bright and clear.
Yeah, and I mean I'm sure everyone can kind of relate to like being in a relationship, whether it's with like another person, or like a friend romantically, where it's like you're putting in all this emotion and they're there, but they're not actually with you. And yeah, man, it feels kind of like that. At
first in the song, I like how, at least for me, I was led to believe for a second that like she was like a player, like she played him, or she's like a heartbreaker type of thing at first, and then like the context of she's not there kind of like changed for me like slightly as the song went on a little bit.
How so?
Just in terms of like, especially after reading the lyrics, like because I didn't think of it as like a mental thing at all. Like I thought of it more so as like, oh, she's not there, like she's not your girl, she's
somebody else's.
Yeah, exactly, like a heartbreaker is how I took it, during the song. But then reading the lyrics, I'm like, oh, like I didn't even catch that. And it's like I think it's cool how you have like especially like that pop songwriting, like radio songs like that, where it's like in that type of way, but then you really read into it and it's like deeper than you thought. And then you have like the dark undertones of like the verses, and it kind of just all ties back, I think.
And this could have been one of those where it really isn't deeper than that and we're reading into it. But at the same time, when you write like I think a piece of art that is so good that it can be viewed from a ton of different lenses, I think that even if it's like accidental is still very
it's like a little ambiguous to read. You could read it different ways.
So
but what are we rating this song?
Honestly, dude, A+.
Yep, I think I agree. Funny story. I think I like this song. I think I'd rather listen to the song more than Time of the Season.
Yeah.
But I think Time of the Season is more like iconic of like the era.
Yeah.
And stuff like that's why that gets the S. But I think I actually enjoy this song more. But it does get a fat A+.
I will probably listen to this song more than Time of the Season. Although I find myself singing Time of the Season like all the time.
I've definitely listened to Time of the Season like 10 times and been singing my heart out to it. But I feel like this song is just a little bit more up our alley a little bit more.
Yeah.
In terms of like the replayability.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for those who stuck
song.
down.
Oh.
Man, it is so cool to be able to see like this old cool music. It was really awesome that the Zombies reached out to us, and that in the same way that all the people in the comments were saying the exact same thing. Like I think one of the comments had like 800 people that wanted to see it.
Yep.
So with that being said, Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you on Wednesday. Just shout out to Rhonda on Instagram. She sent us a super sweet message on there. If you guys want to chat with us, go follow us on Instagram. We'll be down there with you. Send us a message. But yeah, awesome music, and we'll catch you on Wednesday.